like, hey, everything's okay. I understand what you're going through. What is it about the male condition to fall in love with a woman that does not seem to have any sort of interest in him, but from this experience alone, the man just kind of uses any sort of inspiration based off the experience that he had with this woman, and there isn't anything like it. Like this specific, it's like you're tapping into a world of that is so normal for women, but so different for men. Like for a man, it's almost a touch of a divine experience, but for the woman, it's a normal and just all around non special event that is an interaction between two of God's children. But for the man, it's like, wow, this is a completely different experience from what I'm used to, and there's nothing like it. And why have I been closed off from it? What is this? This is imagination, and this is just something that is not pragmatic. Like, you can't really put this into a system, or you can't put this into a conservative belief, or you can't prove it, or it's whatever. But what I'm talking about is the unexplainable phenomenon that a man has towards a woman that he, for an odd reason, just completely is mesmerized and is taken away from any sort of reality. Like, he is just taken into a place of heavenly feeling. And well, for me, it's just a plethora of pangs that the heart just unrecognizably wants, and there is no other way of hiding it. It's so hard to hide it, and men pride themselves in wanting and trying to hide it because he has never experienced anything like it. So why and just based off this experience alone, he will live his life to experience something like that again. He will dream about it in the most vivid of his dreams. He will want it. He will desire that feeling. So then why is it that this feeling that you feel, this experience, this touch of this touch of God, why then does it fade, or you can no longer experience that with the same person? Define, it's beyond humanity. It's beyond a relationship. This specific thing, like I said, completes a man. It's not a continuous maintenance of. I wanted to make sure that she was okay, and I wanted us to continue this, just continue expressing ourselves, and I wanted to really express my feelings towards her and tell her how I knew that she wasn't okay, and I really wanted her to know that if anything, we didn't have to keep ourselves closed, and that we should just talk about it. And I remember looking at her like really close up and just looking at her face, and because I was looking at her face, I um I just felt this extreme like joy of love towards her. I felt this happiness, this touch on my body of divine feeling, and I don't know. I just wanted her to feel this joy of mine. I just wanted her to know that I loved her, and I no matter what happens, I will always be with her. There was nothing that could and I woke up and it was joy, but reality just kind of seems to seep in, and really I felt really isolated and confused and lost and happy, but it was slowly fading. Just as I tell the story now, it just slowly fades. And I don't know. I don't know. I just wish I had these kind of moments with this girl, and I feel like no matter how long it takes, no matter how long it takes, if I ever get to see her again, I hope to just tell her how much she means to me. It's odd because if I look back into my childhood, like, have I always felt alone? I think to some degree I feel like I have felt alone. And it's normal now, I suppose, to some extent. Maybe it's some sort of longing for this. But well, yeah, it's a battle between the person and their own kind of love attachments versus someone else's. We can always kind of rely into the attachment theory and how someone might feel love, but it's more literary, I would say. It's more poetic, more romantic. It's not a psychological understanding. These emotions and these imaginations and this world, this fantasy, this unrelatable. It should be unrelatable. It's not meant to be relatable. It's meant to be unrelatable, and that's good.